John Bannon from Longford checking the watch. And the 109th All-Ireland final gets underway. Down towards Derek Savage. Crowd roaring on their encouragement. Dropping it in there towards Pauric Joyce. Joyce having this chance to put Galway ahead. And he's put it over the bar. Another very good block that time, taking the sting out of that one. Nicely taken up here by Michael Donnellan. He's a terrific footballer, coming forward, looking for another score for Galway. And that's another one. He raises his arms in delight. Michael Donnellan deserved that. The rainbow, by the way, has been switched on to Michael Donnellan in a switch in the last couple of seconds. McCreary from McCormack. This is a good situation, and that's gone over the bar. Well, it's taken 13 minutes for Kildare's first score, but Eddie McCormack finally made it. Here's McCormack once more. A run forward being made by the number 17, Sos Dowling. Still McCormack. Now Glenn Ryan. Again, some isolation inside there, and it's working out well. McCreary's forward, and their support committee unison. Finally, a goal does come. Dermot Early, the goal scorer. Buckley sending it in towards that Galway defence, and it's Declan Corrigan kicking it high and putting it over the bar. He's out there to try and pick up the little pieces that come his way occasionally, and he has now put 2 points between the teams. Players calling for it. Ja Fallon wants it, gives a return once more to Michael Donnellan, holding up the point of the attack against Anthony Rainbow. The angle tight, the kick good, and it sails over the bar. That's the second point for Michael Donnellan. Delighted young Galway fans, pleased to see their side edge within a point of Kildare. Into the corner he goes. Savage switches wings. You see what I mean about him trying to get it onto the left. Fallon again. Hitting this one in, and that's gone over the bar. Ja Fallon, his first point. So he narrows the gap, delighting the fans down there at the Royal Canal end of Croke Park. That was an unerring finish by Ja Fallon. Now the Galway followers want to see a lot more of that. 2 points the difference. Kevin Walsh leaving it there. And John Divilly was trying to get away from his man, but fouled. That's a great ball. Donnellan inside for Joyce. Here's a chance. Galway sure will stay in. They do. Galway have got in front. Pauric Joyce. But it going after just 4 minutes of the second half. It was a wonderful sweeping movement. It had pace, penetration and accuracy. And Joyce in the end was able to dodge around the defence and plant it into the empty net. They want to take back the Sam Maguire Cup west of the Shannon. The last time it was done was 1966. The end of the 3 in a row. And now Galway lead by 2. That's a big one. That's a very, very good kick. That's over the bar. This man has the look of a winner. They're convinced. And that's the 3rd point for Ja Fallon. That was a tremendous kick. Accurate from the time it left his boot. And he opens up a 5-point gap. Those injuries to Quinn and clearly to Glenn Ryan as well. Certainly they must be a factor. But Galway have simply turned it on. That's a great catch by Brian Murphy. Back down to Brennan. And he's put it over the bar. The 2 second half subs combining. And Pauric Brennan getting his 3rd point. The first from play. And this man here, I'm sure, having checked his watch, realising that with 11 minutes to go, there's still a bit of hope. 113 to 1-8. Over the head of O'Donnell. Comes back in here towards Anthony Rainbow. Kildare, who were hit by injuries going into the match. Niall Buckley laying one on here for Glenn Ryan. Lovely ball to Dermot Early. Here's a late chance, and it's gone off a defender and it's gone over the bar. And the defender in question was Tomás Meehan. It's one of those shots where you expected to see it buried in the top right hand corner of Martin McNamara's goal. There are only 3 points between the teams, virtually into injury time. Picked up here by Clancy. Paul Clancy, stopped by Sos Dowling. Back to Silk. Nicely across to Jar Fallon. Nice ball ahead again from Donnelly to Neil Finnegan. Into the corner to Sean Old the player. He looks for another point and he's got another. And Galway now are surely the champions. A second point by Sean Old the player from Ancaharurua. How a match, how a wonderful match can change directions in just a couple of seconds. Remember that shot by Dermot Early? It could have gone into the net, that is. And then Galway would really have been breathing heavily. Galway are the All-Ireland champion from 1998. Galway have won their 8th All-Ireland final, captained by Ray Silk, and including in their ranks many stars. Mick O'Dwyer trying to congratulate the opposite man, John O'Mahony. O'Mahony's men have prevailed. It's Galway's day. They'll be celebrating here as the mass invasion of Galway fans, the maroon and white, swarms on to Croke Park. So Joe McDonough presents Sam to Ray. The West is truly awake. Galway are the All-Ireland football champions for 1998. What a day. What an occasion. Now remember when he last received the trophy, remember the length of the speech on that occasion. I think the Angelus will probably put back to 7 o'clock tonight. And look at the tears in the eyes. What an occasion. It's impossible not to be affected. Truly great sporting occasion. And what a moment now.
All begins with the GAA Under-21 Football Championship, proudly sponsored by Cadbury.